I'd dearly like to know what you do with your socks.
I'd like to know what my socks would do without you.
Oh, you've never been short of someone to do your darning, Dad. Whatever happened to Polly Murphy?
I'm short of someone now, aren't I? Now that my eldest daughter has decided, albeit somewhat at the 11th hour, now that my eldest daughter has decided to go out and start earning a living, a precarious living.
Your underwear's not much better. You really should buy yourself some new vests.
How can I possibly afford any new vest? You know how much tobacco is these days? New vests, indeed. The underwear I've got will have to see me out. That's all there is to it.
I'll see if I can find you some in the sales when I'm in London tomorrow.
I thought we were meant to be going over to Chipping Norton tomorrow.
I told you I have to go to London tomorrow.
I don't know why you don't get yourself a job round here.
Because I have the chance of one with a family in London.
London?
They seem a rather nice family, these people I have the interview with. They're Anglo-Irish. Estates in Ireland, house in Chelsea. Quite grand, it seems.
Your first family sounded rather nice. And look what happened to you there. Out on your ear after 6 weeks.
That was force of circumstance.
Fiddle.
Their old nanny came back. You know perfectly well Lady Cheddar could hardly keep both of us on.
Anyway, what I want to know is what I'm supposed to do.
Well, what do you think you're supposed to do, Dad? What we're all supposed to do?
You don't say.
Get on with it.
Oh, yes, get on with what? It's different for you. You can get on with what you like. You're still young. Not like someone like me. At my age. On my own.
So who do you think I've got, Dad?
Me.
Oh, Dad.
Well...
I wish you wouldn't do that, Finn.
I think this is probably her.
Mr. and Mrs. Perce.
Good. Hello, Nanny. And actually, it's Percy, actually.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought perhaps Perce, double S-E, was pronounced Perce. Like purse.
Like purse isn't short for Percy, or like purse is in handbag.
Shut up, Jack. Not that it matters a whit. Anyway, you must be Nanny Carmichael.
No, I'm Nanny Gray, as in elegy.
Nanny Gray?
You've just seen Nanny Carmichael, Finn.
No, I haven't. That was Nanny Purton.
It was Nanny Carmichael. You didn't like her because she has big feet.
Do shut up, Jack.
I should hire this one. She's got pretty feet.
Pay no attention whatsoever to my husband. He's a complete and utter fool. Now then, how about a cup of tea?
For a drink.
Oh, I'd love a cup of tea.
Right. Oh. Jack, we need more tea. Jack, we need some more tea. And some more sandwiches and cake. I'm sure Nanny's starved.
Another pot of tea, please.
And some more sandwiches and cake. And scones. And some more biscuits.
And another drink. Whiskey.
Fine then, Nanny. What would you like to know?
What would I like to know?
All I want to know is when you can start.
But surely you want to know something about me.
I would. And surely you'd like to know something about me. Or shall we simply, just for fun, take one another on trust?
gracious heavens. Nanny. Come in, come in. For some reason, I thought you weren't starting until next week.
No, I'm not. I mean, your wife said, if you remember.
No, I don't. I don't remember very much of what my wife says, especially at this hour of the day. Would you just look at me still in my dressing gown? Anyway, come in, and I'll tell her you're here. Finn! Finn, will you come and see who it is? Finn! She's still in her bed, you can bet your life. Anyway, come on along into the kitchen. I've just made a nice fresh pot of tea.
Hello, Nanny.
You didn't tell me poor Nanny was arriving today.
Of course I did, Jack. I was such a fool. Anyway, she's not arriving. She's here to look us over. So sit down, Nanny, and have a cup of tea. I'm sure you need one. God knows I do.
I told you never to drink gin on top of champagne.
Just shut up, Jack, and give Nanny some tea. Oh.
Sorry about the spout. I did it washing up.
Anyway, you found us, Nanny. That's the main thing. Oh, for God's sake, Jack, don't ever let me drink gin on top of champagne ever again. We were at this awful party last night at, God, where was it, Jack?
Somewhere or other.
Somewhere or other. And then we had to go on somewhere with these awful people. God, what were they called, Jack?
Something or other.
Just remind me not to go to the South Pole with them. They are the most boring people ever invented. The Fitzwarrens, the Stanton Fitzwarrens. I'm sure you know them, Nanny. My old Nanny knew everybody. There wasn't anybody who was anybody she didn't know. She used to consume the brat as though it were a thriller, which of course it was to her. Oh, God, my head. Door, Jack.
It's most probably for you.
Oh, my God, it will, and it'll only probably be the butcher. Jack! Oh, my God, Jack, it'll only probably be the butcher,
Well,
Jack!
don't answer it, then.
Oh, my God, Jack, what are we going to do?
We're not going to answer it. That's what we're not going to do.
Don't be stupid. He'll only come back again later. I know. Great Aunt Lucy. Nanny. We'll get Nanny to talk to him. Nanny, be a great big love now and go and answer the door. And if it's that quite horrible butcher, tell him that Mr. Percy and I have had to suddenly go to Ireland because Mr. Percy's great Aunt Lucy in Macroom has suddenly taken a turn for the worse. Please, for me, be a love. Oh, you're an angel. I knew it the minute you walked into Brown's.
Mr. Percy's great Aunt Lucy.
She's had a terrible setback. You're a great big love. I told you she was a dote. Oh!
Mrs. Perce?
No, I'm the new nanny. Or rather, I might be the new nanny.
I want to see Mrs. Perce.
I'm sorry, that's not possible. And it's Percy, not Perce. And they're not here. I'm afraid they're out of town.
Oh, you do surprise me.
Yes, a relative of Mr. Percy's has been taken suddenly ill. His great aunt, in Macroom.
Macaroon?
Yes, it's in Ireland. Is there any message?
There most certainly is. You can take this for a start. And when Mrs. Perce gets back from Macaroon...
Yes?
You can tell her that as and from today, there'll be no more tick. Got it? Good.
Jolly good, Nanny.
Yes, well done indeed, Nanny. That was really very crisp.
No more tick, indeed. The nerve. When you think what I owe him. Now come along, Nanny. I'm sure you're dying to meet your charges, because they're certainly dying to meet you.
Steady the baps. Eh, Nanny?
There they are, my two gorgeous little angels. Oh, my God, Podge, where did you get that chocolate?
I gave it to her.
Give me that, Jamesy.
Sinner.
You're a complete terror. And aren't you even going to say hello to Nanny? Nanny's probably going to be your new nanny.
Hello, Nanny.
This is Nanny Barbara.
Hello, Nanny Barbara.
Hello, Jamesy.
Oh, God, my head. The sight of all that chocolate's making me feel quite sick. Look, Nanny, I'll just leave you to get on with it, to get to know one another. Much the best thing.
Mrs. Percy.
Yes, Nanny?
When would you like me to start?
You just say the word.
Well, now.
Ugh.
What's the matter, Jamesy?
Pudge has been sick.
I don't believe it. But we both thought. I mean, the interview at Brown's and everything, and the townhouse in Knightsbridge.
It's actually a flat in Chelsea.
Chelsea? But that's full of them dreaded bohemians and them artists and everything. Never know what may happen to you with a bit of luck. Just like my dirty old man in Gloucestershire. Here, did I tell you that when they sacked me, I had to give back the brooch?
Yes, Lillian.
Oh, well. Anyway, what on earth made you accept the job?
Heaven only knows. I found myself saying yes when all the time I meant to say no.
But you're not going to stay, are you?
Well, of course I'm going to stay, Lillian.
But, oh, of course you are. Because this is one of your challenges, right?
No, I happen to like the people, that's all.
You sound completely daft.
They are. What's wrong in that? Now, do come along now, Jamesy, please. And I don't think we need that, thank you.
And they're quite obviously not nearly as posh as they sound.
Jamesy, I said I don't think we need that, thank you. Jamesy.
And I'd say you got a right one there and all.
All right, fine.
They're obviously not so large as they sound.
No, well, apparently he comes from a very old family. Mr. and Mrs. Percy just don't happen to have any money, that's all. No, actually, his family have quite a large estate in Southern Ireland, near Gorgonbara.
Gorgonbara? Crikey.
It's just outside Cork. Old Mr. Percy, who I gather is very much alive and kicking, only gives his son a very small allowance. Mr. Percy's the second son, you see. He's not the heir.
Hope he gets enough to cover your wages. Here, did you see that?
Sorry, what was that?
That Nanny. Just pinching her baby in the back to make it sit up straight. Look. A lot of that goes on, you know.
Yes, I'm sure it does. Now, where's Jamesy gone? Jamesy? Oh, no, Jamesy! Jamesy! Stop that at once! Jamesy, stop it now! Come here. Jamesy, stand still! Will you stop? Oh! Stop it! Come, get up! Stop fighting! Oh, he really was much bigger than you know.
I don't care. He stole my train.
Well, you still shouldn't have hit him. Now your nose has started to bleed. Put your head back.
I'm sorry. This bench is for titled nannies only.
And I'm sorry, but my charge has got a bloody nose.
Are the people for whom you work titled?
Well, no.
Then, as I said, this bench is for titled nannies only, Nanny.
Come on, Jamesy. Thank you. And elbows off, if you don't mind, young man. Oh, here we are, sweetheart. You must be both starved after all that fresh air.
What's this?
Food. And don't smell it, it's rude. There, what a good little girl.
Pudge will eat anything. Nanny Blight said Pudge was a worm.
Nanny Blight? Was she the nanny before me?
Yes.
Oh, I think that was probably nonsense. Why don't you call poor Pudge by her proper name?
Eddie, there.
Well, it's better than Pudge.
It isn't. Anyway, she's called Pudge because she's fat.
Hello, Nanny.
Hello, Mrs. Percy.
Oh, what a night. Good God, who did all this?
Nanny did.
Mrs. Thompson's meant to do this.
Yes, but when exactly does she come in?
She's meant to come in every morning. Oh, Nanny, I don't suppose you've got a cigarette, have you? Oh, no, you don't smoke. Oh, do eat your lunch, Jamesy. Nanny, make sure he eats his lunch. He's quite awful with his food.
I'm not hungry.
He'll eat when he's really hungry, Mrs. Percy.
Oh, if you say so, Nanny. Look, if you're not really hungry, don't you? Better at least have some chocolate biscuits or something, or some cake. Should be lots in the tin over there.
No, I'm sorry, James. And if you don't mind me saying so, Mrs. Percy, if James isn't hungry enough to eat his lunch...
But Mummy says...
do what Nanny says, because Nanny knows best. God, I can't find anything. It's so tidy. I'm sure I had some cigarettes somewhere.
Mrs. Percy, about Mrs. Thompson, the char lady...
I know. Isn't it boring? Imagine. Nanny, I don't suppose you know what time my husband went out, do you? He's gone and left me without any money again, the fool.
Well, he went out about 8:15.
Oh, that's brilliant, isn't it? It's no wonder Mrs. Thompson never bothers to come in if there's no money to pay her. I'll do you. Oh. Nanny. Don't suppose you could lend me just a few bob, could you? Until Mr. Percy gets home. He's gone to see about a job.
So what happened? Mr. Percy robbed a bank or something?
The man in the repair shop lent it to me while he's mending ours.
And very lardy too, crest and all. You won't be able to show your face in here. Not if you have to go back to pushing that other rotten old thing.
Oh, as if that sort of thing mattered.
As if that sort of thing mattered? Nanny Gray, where do you think you are? You're not at the North Pole, you know. You're in Hyde Park. This is the Daisy Walk. Where are you off to?
I'm not walking through there to give them the pleasure of cutting me dead again.
They weren't cutting you dead, Nanny Gray. Cutting dead your transport. Come on, let's give them all something to look at. Good morning, Nanny. Just as well you haven't got the horror with you today. You most probably took someone's eye out. Good morning, Nanny.
No, actually, he's very well behaved at the moment. I found the secret with him. When he does something frightful...
Good afternoon, Nanny Chatfield. And how's little Susan today?
Thank you, Nanny Politan. And how's young Lady Charlotte?
All the better now the truth's come through. Nanny? Now, come along, young man.
Nanny Politan. The Viscount Politan's nanny.
Really? Anyway...
She's ever so nice. She's coming to tea tomorrow. Meet her properly then.
Yes, anyway, I was telling you about young Jamesy. I found that whenever he does something frightful, I simply...
Nanny Noel and Nanny Lisgard. The Earl of Lisgard's nanny.
No, anyway, what I found the best thing to do was...
And don't look now, but that's Nanny Snape. The one in blue. She is the queen of the nannies.
I bet you don't know what's the biggest fish in England.
Do you know something, Jamesy? I don't believe I do.
Have a guess. Al, go on, Nanny.
Sorry. Well, let me see. I think maybe a curmudgeon.
A pike. A pike's the biggest fish in England. Daddy's caught a pike.
I say, did he really? Where? Where did he catch it?
Ireland. It was this big.
Oh!
Ah, Nanny. Gracious heavens above. Who is this? Who is this gorgeous little boy?
It's me, Daddy.
Of course it's not you. This is somebody quite different from you, eh, Nanny?
This is a little boy I found wandering about in the park all by himself. I think he may be a cherub.
Oh, I see. Do you know, I don't think I've ever seen a cherub before. Yes. Yes, I think you're right. He's got that sort of pinky look that cherubs have about them. And lovely curly hair.
Daddy, it's me, it's Jamesy.
Oh, no. No, it's not Jamesy. James is all bleh and wordy. No, you are definitely a cherub. So you're off to some smart tea party, eh?
Daddy, how big was that pike you caught?
How big? Oh, it must have been about £10, which reminds me, Nanny, I wonder could you lend us a few bob? Just until after the weekend.
Well, silver-tongued charmer.
She's a smasher.
Don't I know? I think I'm going to try and persuade her to come back home with us.
Oh, that'd be jolly. I must be off. I really mustn't be late.
Oh, Jamesy, stand still. How can I do your buttons up otherwise?
Good God, Jamesy, surely that can't be you. Nanny, you're a wonder. Oh, here, Nanny, before I forget, we're just on the way out ourselves.
Thank you, Mrs. Percy.
I think that makes us square.
Yes, up until last week.
Of course, until last week. Well, I'll give you last week's and this week next week.
Fine. And there's still the £5 you owe me.
It's all right, Nanny. I haven't forgotten. Oh, and something else while I remember. I want you to think about coming back to Ireland with us. You'd love it. You would. Bye-bye, my darling, you gorgeous creature. God, how I love you. Have a really lovely time. Bye.
Exactly what I told her myself. Ah, Nanny, good. Come and sit over here by me. You were going to finish telling us all about... Remember?
Indeed she was. Indeed she was.
Well, I can't remember how far I'd got.
You'd got to where you-know-who had... Of course. Well, and where a certain party had found something that he shouldn't.
Indeed. Well, after that little... do you know what they did? They only... And I don't mean only the two of them.
You can't mean...
I most certainly do.
I just don't believe it.
You don't have to, Nanny Barkley. It's perfectly true. They all of them, went up to you-know-where and simply continued carrying on as they'd all been carrying on before.
Oh, well. I said all along, didn't I? I said that would happen. I said so all along.
But I can't believe that after all this time, nobody. And not only that, you remember what I was saying with Nanny Politons about... It's true.
Well, I never did. Who told you?
Uh-uh.
Uh-huh. Well, I never did.
It's all right. He'll be fine. The nursery maids will look after him.
And to think you thought you'd drawn the short straw.
But don't exactly sound lardy, Ernstone.
Oh, you're a snob, that's your trouble.
He all his money in tin tacks. He'll have to do a stroke now.
Well, now.
Who don't you know? I don't think you all know my friend, Nanny Gray, do you? Nanny, this is Nanny Barkley. Nanny Lismore. Nanny Politon.
Oh, hello.
Nanny Melville. Nanny Dalton and Nanny Crisp. This is Nanny Gray.
Hello.
Do take a seat, Nanny.
Thank you.
Nanny Gray is with the Percys.
Really? And which Percys would that be?
Mr. and Mrs. Jack Percy.
No, Nanny. Are they the RCY Percys or the double SE Percys?
Oh, they're the double SE Percys, Nanny.
Ah. Then they're not the Percy Percys.
No. They're the Percy Percys.
What Nanny Bartley means is that they're not Percys. The Percys. Your Percys. Are different Percys altogether.
Are they the English Percys or the Irish Percys?
They're Anglo-Irish, I believe.
Well, of course. With the English, there would be Perce. Oh. Those Percys.
Do you know them?
No.
And how long have you been with them, Nanny Gray?
Not very long.
Nanny Gray was with Sir Anthony and Lady Cheddon previously in Gloucestershire. That's Sir Anthony Fitzpaine Cheddon, the MP.
Really? And how long was she with them?
6 weeks.
Yes, but that was only because their old Nanny came back. She'd been away ill.
I see.
Yes.
But it was ever so interesting, your stay with them, Nanny, wasn't it? Nanny Gray said that it was ever so interesting. You see, apparently there was this child, a boy, who was, what do you call it? Yes, emotionally estranged from his mother.
Twaddle.
It's true.
Yes. And Nanny Gray said that her being there really only confused the issue even further. Isn't that right, Nanny?
It's absolutely right. Yes, it was yet another case of emotional disorientation.
Yes. Anyway, fortunately, by the time Nanny Roberts was well enough to... That's the old Nanny, you understand. The mother, Lady Cheddon...
The mother had by then realised the benefit of a continuous relationship with her son. And the block from which the boy had been suffering rapidly began to disappear.
A block, Nanny? And what in the world, pray, is a block?
Ah, well, that is a term used by psychologists.
Oh, psychologists, indeed. I think people who go to psychologists need their heads examined. Any more tea, girl?
In it, please.
The next thing you know, they'll be telling us that whatever the child wants, he must have. And whatever we might say must be wrong. We all know what that will produce, don't we? A generation of degenerates. A generation of degenerates.
Now, young man, where's our lovely big motor? Bennett! Has your car arrived yet, Nanny Gray?
No, our car hasn't arrived yet, Nanny.
But we have
Just keep your mouth closed, James, while I remove all this chocolate.
That was a near one.
Sorry I'm late, Nanny. I had to drop the master off at the palace.
Thank you, Danvers.
That's all right, Nanny.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye, Nanny Lismore.
What do you think of this, then?
It's smashing, Dad. When did you get it?
When did I get it? It's not mine, chump. I've just got a job selling them.
You should have seen her face. She doesn't know what to make of you. And as for that rose, where the heck did he get it from?
Oh, he must have borrowed it.
What about the chauffeur's outfit?
I suppose he borrowed that too. Have another biscuit.
Don't mind if I do. Judging from this place, they certainly couldn't afford it themselves. Don't know why you stay.
I told you. I happen to like them. I might even be going to Ireland with them.
Ireland? Whatever for?
Because they're very nice people.
Oh, daft. As bad as they are. Oh, Struth. Here. Nearly forgot. Invitation for the horror.
He's actually very sweet.
I said I was seeing you tonight. Nanny Snape asked me to make sure you got it personally. See the coronet? That's from the Duchess.
You don't say. No, I don't think we'll bother with that.
You don't think you'll bother with that? You've blooming well got to bother with it.
Jamesy doesn't really like Henry Beth Arviston.
That couldn't matter less, Barbara. That's from Nanny Snape. That's like an invitation from the Queen.
I honestly, really and truly don't know why you're bothering, Nanny. They're nothing but a bunch of old snobs.
You're right. Of course you're right.
Except perhaps maybe James would be disappointed.
Do you think so?
Might be a bit of fun.
Oh, well, perhaps just this once.
Oh, to hell with it. Why not? You're only young ones. Oh. Anyway, how are you getting on? Oh, I say, Nanny, that's beautiful. You're a bit of a genius. Oh, Jamesy, look, a picture in that. You must remind me to get Jack to take a snapshot. Oh, I say. And you really made this out of that old dress of mine? I say. Wish to God I could do something like this. You didn't do this as well. You must teach me when we're back in Ireland. Where on God's earth did you learn to smock like this?
At home.
You mean your mother taught you? My God, the only thing my mother ever taught me was how to smoke and how to make a gin and it.
No, my mother didn't teach me. My mother died when I was 7. I taught myself to do that on some very long winter evenings.
I always understood that nannies thought there weren't enough hours in the day.
I wasn't always a nanny, you know.
Really? What were you then before you were a nanny?
Nothing.
You said that as if you'd been married. Have you been married?
Yes.
That's all right, Dote. It's not the end of the world. Because don't tell anyone, but before I married Jack, so was I.
Oh. Oh.
I've never heard of such nonsense.
Well, you're hearing it now.
Ireland, indeed.
I haven't exactly said yes to them yet, you know.
And you haven't exactly said no to them either, have you?
Now then, everybody. Now then, Lord Melville, you're here, young man, next to Lady Angela Fitzherbert. And, Viscount Politon, you're over here, young man, by Lady Lismore. Evelyn Ashpool Hughes, you're here, young lady. The Honourable Anthony Stoke Rivers, you're here. Sarah St. George Enston, you're over there. And Master James Percy, you're here. Which, of course, leaves the Lady Elizabeth here. And his lordship, the birthday boy, here. There now. Isn't that a sight? Master James. What a snap for the tatler. Jolly good, everybody. Off you go, tuck in. Splendid. Isn't this fun?
Isn't it splendid? Nanny Snape always gives the best parties. I always think it does us so much good to watch the young enjoying themselves.
No. Young man, hasn't your nanny taught you? Gentlemen always eat their jelly with a fork. everybody, look, here comes the cake. Lovely. All together then, little people. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Beth Halverston. Happy birthday to you.
I'm sure it wasn't quite as bad as all that, Dode.
It was horrible. It was really stupid, wasn't it, Nanny?
Well, it was a bit more like a funeral than a birthday party, I will agree. Mind you, all the other nannies loved it.
They always do. Anybody think the parties were being thrown for them? Stupid women.
Well, we won't make that mistake with your birthday party, will we, Jamesy?
What exactly are you going to do for his birthday, Nanny? Can't very well ask any of those toffee-nosed little horrors back here, now can you? Can she, Jack? Jack!
Just a few of Jamesy's friends.
We've been over this, Nanny.
Well, the children he owes invitations to.
The children he owes invitations to? God in heaven, Jack!
Right, off to bed with you, young fella. Go on, off to bed. Nanny will be through in a minute.
Now then, what have you been up to?
It needn't be very many, Mrs. Percy.
And you need your head looked at. Tell her, Jack. Tell her we do not entertain here.
We don't entertain here, Nanny.
It's hardly what you'd call entertaining.
And this is hardly what you call the Ritz, Nanny. God help us.
But they're only children, Mrs. Percy.
Children? Most of those little horrors are bigger snobs than their parents.
It's true, it's true.
We do our entertaining back in Ireland, Nanny.
That's it. Except for a few chums, that is.
Well, it's a bit late now, because since you told me to organise something for James's party, It was Nanny Snape. I couldn't help it. She asked me directly. She said, when is little Jamesy going to have his birthday party? Because we're all so looking forward to it.
God in heaven. God in heaven.
And God bless Nanny Hutchins and Nanny Brown, Nanny Garfield Staines, and Fanny Brookie with the funny teeth, and God bless Nanny Barbara, and God bless Mummy, and God bless Daddy, and God bless me. Amen.
Oh, right.
Aren't I going to have a party then?
Of course you're going to have a party.
I've never had a proper birthday party.
Really? Well, between you and me and the bedpost, proper birthday parties aren't a lot of fun, are they?
No, not really.
I wonder what you'd really like to do on your birthday.
Are you nuts? Oh,
What did she have to say? Same as all the others. What, now the nanny's allowed? But this is unheard of.
I hope you know what you're doing. I've got my position to think of.
Where to now, Nanny?
Oh, our first port of call, please, Danvers. The nearest underground station.
I'd say we're not going on the underground, are we? Of course we are, stupid.
I'm sorry. Nanny through. There we are.
Thank you.
I think you'll find it easier. Right, come along then. All right. Ah, well, Henry, what did you think of that then?
It was terrific. I've never been on an underground before. Nor have I. It was really very exciting.
Oh, President correct, thank heavens.
Nanny, are we going home on the underground too?
No.
Oh.
No, we're going home on a bus.
Oh.
All right, come along then. All aboard, Miss Skylark. That's right, be careful, mind you don't trip. Don't push it. There we are. Hurry.
Is that the lot, Nanny?
Yes, that's a lot, thank you.
Right, how about you two girls having a go?
Perhaps it's very kind of you. I really don't know how to thank you.
Think nothing of it, though. Hello, now you're really going to see some action. Keep the kids here together, miss.
Another bus, I say.
They went to a cafe and had tons of donuts and cripples and chocolate cake. And everybody in the cafe sang happy birthday to me.
I say.
What a business.
Well, well, well.
It was the best birthday I ever had.
Go on. Go on off to your bed. You must be finished.
Yes, go on, Jamesy. Clean your teeth. I'll be in a minute. Don't forget to scrub them.
Yes, Nanny. Night, Mummy.
Night.
Night, Daddy.
Night.
Will you come to read to me, Mummy?
Of course I will, Dode. Oh, for God's sake, leave all that, Nanny. Haven't you grown enough wings for one day?
Yes, well done indeed, Nanny. That was really very crisp.
You should have been here to take the phone calls. You really put the cat among the birds, Nanny. No other nannies allowed, indeed. I'd say with a bit of luck we'll never be asked anywhere again. That's it. Nothing for it. It's back to Ireland.
For heaven's sake, why?
Because we cannot possibly stay here. Look. Just look at it all. Besides all the verbal invitations to be house guests for Goodwood, or weekend guests for shooting on some damn moors, or you simply must come down to our villa in the south of France and bring the children, or 2 weeks hunting with the Heathrop, or come and stay for Royal Ascot or I don't know what. The whole thing is a complete disaster. What did you think you were doing?
Giving your son a birthday treat.
Giving me son a birthday treat. God in heaven, I don't think you know what you've started.
I still don't understand why you actually have to see the country.
Because, Nanny dear, we couldn't possibly afford it. Have you any idea what going through all that would cost? We couldn't afford it. I have one decent frock to my name. Jack has one indecent suit to his. Besides the fact that he's been sacked from his job for taking the day off on Jamesy's birthday, that little lot would cost hundreds of pounds.
Well, why can't you just simply say no to them all?
What? And if no one ever asks us anywhere again, you must be mad. Well, no. It'll have to be poor old great Aunt Lucy again. Only this time she has really taken a turn for the worse.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't realise that she was actually...
Don't be such a damn fool, Nanny. She doesn't even exist.
Oh.
Look, it's one thing to be poor, but to be poor and to be seen to be poor as the devil all over, as great Aunt Lucy might have said. Anyway, have you thought any more about coming with us?
Yes, I have.
And what's your answer?
I'd love to.
Good. That's grand. Now.
Second delivery. 4 for you. 2 for me. And 2 for you.
Thank you.
Oh, my God, will you take a look? It's only more invitations.
Oh, I've got an invitation as well. From the bank manager. Well, has young Barbara here made up her mind, then?
She has, indeed.
And what's her answer?
Ask her yourself, Jack.
Well, Nanny?
Well, it was yes, but now I'm afraid it'll have to be no.
Finn, will you come on?
And don't shout at me like that. It only makes me even later. Right.
We'll miss the train.
So what?
Mrs. Percy, you've got a piece of thread on your coat.
Thank you, Nanny.
You'll miss the train.
Blow the train. You're what we're going to miss.
Yes, well, I have to go home, I'm afraid. That's how it is.
That's not at all how it is. Well, you just hurry on over and join us. Damn you, anyway.
Yes. Well.
Goodbye, Mr. Percy.
I hope your father gets better soon. Then you can come and join us.
He won't get better.
Is it something serious, then?
Incurable. Acute paternalitis. An inability to let go of your children. You just be careful you don't contract it when this little thing here grows up.
No. I'll do my best not to. You will try, then?
I'll try, all right.
You like Ireland. It's a grand place. Except for the weather. And the people. No, it's really not a bad place at all if you can see a bit of it.
Well, goodbye, Mr. Percy.
Cheerio, Nanny. Come on, Jamesy.
Bye, Nanny.
Bye-bye, Jamesy.
I'm coming back to marry you, remember?
And you remember to clean your teeth. Let me see them. I bet you forgot. Oh, not bad at all. Goodbye, off you go.
I really know I will come back to marry you.
And I'll be waiting.
Come on, Jamesy.
Daddy, why can't we go on the bus?
Because we can't, that's why. And you make sure you keep us posted.
Please, Daddy.
No, we can't go on the bus because we missed the train. Look, I know you're going to think me the most awful chump, but I don't seem to have, I'll send it back to you, promise, as soon as we set foot in Ireland. Either that, or you'll have to come and fetch it yourself.